Ooh. Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I am your host, Mr. Montoifer, and I am joined by the founder of the Neca Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the YouTube wife, Mrs. Montoifer, Jarmar _games. But that's not all. We are also joined by the man Montoifer has full custody of, the man Optimus Prime popped and he still won't stop. The Twilight Knight, the three-pump chump of taking this show off the rails, the master of Mac, Nate! How are you guys doing this week?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Nice and comfy and cozy. I have everything I need right here in my fanny pack and showing off this cool little pin. Cool right there.
I desperately hope that your family is as ashamed as you as Nate's wife was at the zoo.
I got a perfectly fitting t-shirt. I'm just
Go fuck yourself.
just loving it, man. I am
Go
loving it.
fuck yourself.
How are you guys doing? How are you doing?
Nate, I can't hear you. I don't know what you did.
You're muted. Oh, wait. It looked like I can unmute you, but that was weird. I don't think that's...
Oh, no, he muted himself in Discord. There he is.
I did.
Oh, okay.
I did. But I just wanted to say that I have got everything that is going to be opened for this week.
Wow.
Oh.
And I may have gotten two top 10 contenders of the year in the same week. All that and more coming up next.
Oh,
Great.
man. I don't even want to derail the show with another bit that I had, but...
Oh, man. You can derail it later if you're
Hit it away, man.
I love
me
bits,
up.
but you can go fuck yourself with that right size shirt bullshit. They have
No,
they have the
this actually
audacity
has
to
something.
respond to me. Oh, well, we're busy getting all this shit out that we haven't shipped anyone in a year, so we can't send you a replacement, but you can get whatever random shirt we're giving away this month. No, I
Don't
want
get
my
wrong.
fucking Ninja Turtles shirt.
They're busy. They're busy, okay? There's a lot of great people working. I'm joking, okay? So my next bit is, you didn't respond in the comments, and I probably could have said, or not in the comments, you didn't say anything in our, titular group chat about one specific thing that I like to point it out. And because I get the most shit about me enjoying this show
Oh my
on
god.
this show, I just have to refer to IGN's top 25 of all time anime lists. And on that list, you have one great show, fucking amazing, Dragon Ball Z, featuring Son of Goku. You got Gohan, and he's doing his daddy, and you got Frieza, Cell, and androids, and all kind of cool shit, right? Except for was it 23 or 22? I don't have my notes right in front of me.
It was
so
23.
Don't judge me. 23, 2 spots ahead of Dragon Ball Z. You have Kill la Kill, a show that I have been tormented, made fun of, but you know what? I have not bended in my opinion of this great anime, and it is paying off in so many bounds right now. I appreciate whoever wrote that article at IGN. Keep doing great work, and Michael, go fuck yourself. That's all.
Okay, so real quick, I guarantee if you go through that list, there's other horny anime on there. It's not like it's a whole thing.
No,
We
no,
never
no,
denied
but-
that it wasn't potentially a
It is
good
a
They
show.
made a
great
list
show.
of top 25 horny animes, and that's why Dragon Ball Z was so low.
Yeah.
'Cause
No, the
they
reason
they
why-
didn't include Dragon Ball.
I was waiting for you to try and discredit this amazing list, and the one show that is number one anime of all time, Full Alchemist, or Full Metal.
Is it Brotherhood or Alchemist?
Alchemist?
Okay.
Yes, it's the one that I knew for sure that it was the one that you loved. So I was like,
okay,
you can't say shit about
touche.
this list.
Touche. You got me there. You got me there. Real quick to address the chat. First off, we were not 5 minutes late because the starting soon thing is a part of the show. So that's how Twitch works. When you're all cool and official, you have a fancy layout, and then you have a fancy little thing to make people wait for your grand entrance where I have to try to remember 30 fucking nicknames as I go through an intro. So
You can add winner of arguments on my list. Thank you.
yeah, no, that's not getting added.
That is official.
Whiner of arguments might get added. Anime is for weeb virgins who watch parades from rooftops with AR-15s.
That is a complex.
There's a lot to
comment.
unpack there. Yeah.
There is so much.
I feel like half of that is like weebs, and half of that is another group that we just talked about on the podcast.
There is some overlap. I won't deny that.
Yeah.
I'm sure, but not all.
Knowing's half the battle. But
The
more you know. But yeah, so let's do the numbers game.
Not enough reading rainbow conversations going on the show. I can tell you that.
We should have LeVar Burton on the show. He can tell us about his collection.
I think we lost Nate.
Yeah, Nate kind of is like trying to do the whole like into the bushes Homer thing to escape.
I'm here for it. I'm definitely here for it. Man, this t-shirt
1 through
is
10,
such
gentlemen.
1 through 10.
great fabric. I'm like warm. It's like made me warm. It's so great. I don't understand. Awesome. Good thing it's not a white t-shirt.
Yeah, I had to wash mine, and it went from it just got slightly tighter. So I still wore it though instead of being a bitch.
You both can go fuck yourselves.
1 through 10, you say?
1 through 10.
Ooh. I feel like we've done this already because I think I guessed 7.
I mean, we've done 1 through 10 a lot because that's how we originally did it before we expanded.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Wait, where is that?
But then you got to understand that now I do these little bits with the pictures and the things and
and we do decimals and yeah, it's evolved a lot in a year's time.
It's a whole
or however
thing.
Long. All right, I'm here almost just monster hunting. Oh, so Jake's letting us know that he's kind of half watching this week because he's playing Monster Hunter.
And what's
that's okay, me too.
You know, I have Ollie World on my next monitor right here anyways. So as soon as Michael starts showing off his stuff, I'm just going to click away on the queue.
Man, I really just need to get the reviews to take off and make a bunch of money so I can just nix all this. Just become the next Shartimus.
You're forgetting YouTube wife that is entitled to have.
You could still have a YouTube divorce, and I ain't paying no YouTube alimony.
I'll give me a YouTube lawyer. We're gonna go at it. I'll be taking those legs off of that Sentinel figure, sir. Thank you.
All right, everybody ready?
I have a number. Yeah.
I'm ready now.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Fuck.
Oh
man, 3 weeks in a row. I'm having a rough time.
I thought, what could he be doing? Because movies went to my head, and then I guessed I'm gonna do pie. But I was like, nah, surely he's not gonna do something so nerdy like that. But there we go. Is that what 3 weeks in a row you said?
Yep, 3 weeks in a row.
Seems about right. What
do you mean seems about right? There was like a couple months straight where you didn't win.
I don't know if you even remember that, to be honest with you.
Yeah, how convenient.
Was that in the last 3 weeks?
No, obviously, because that's not how fucking time works. You can't have 2 months in 3 weeks.
Yeah. So without further ado, all of my heroics and victories that I've had today on this show, I just have to take a minute to take that all in. But if you can't tell by this amazing attire that I'm in right now, the one weekly purchase that I do have to show off is something that I'm working on opening, because coincidentally enough, I tried cleaning up in my room and all of my Mirage Turtles and related stuff was just in a box. So I just opened that up, and now I have like this little guy right here. He's just chilling out on my desk. So yeah, I have the weird mutant, shredder that I think you guys showed. Did we show off the figure?
I think I did. I don't think Nate did.
No, yeah, I didn't show it because it was upstairs.
Yeah, I did just because I was very angry about it, so I had it with me.
Yeah, well, I have mine. I'm gonna open it up and play with it. I'm not gonna play Ollie World while you do this, but yeah, that's my only weekly purchase because that's how my life works. So.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, between the law of like things releasing and prices, that's fair to only have one. It wouldn't be sustainable if we all were fucking buying hundreds of dollars of figures every week.
I mean, I'm sure I'll tell my kid in the future, you know, that his father, survived the great delay of 2022 from Super 7. So,
Super 7 and NECA Loot Crate.
jeez. I don't know if you guys got those emails, but like from Big Bad Toy Store, like every Super 7 thing I had, it just like email. I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, I think I canceled all mine.
yeah, I'm on the verge too.
I think the only thing I kept was I still have the Undercover Wrath.
Fair.
Because that one's Big Bad exclusive, so that's not really an option.
Fair. But yeah, that's what I have. That's what I have. So you wanna? I mean, I can go grab my cool Dyson, like vacuum that we.
Oh, I thought you said dice, and I'm like, what? I'm like, you're playing D&D now? You've been watching too much Stranger Things? You're getting a little
not
itchy?
Not quite. Maybe someday. Maybe someday. Nah, maybe not. I don't know.
Hey man, don't hate it.
All right, what do you have this week?
All right, so I have a pretty small week too. The first thing I got is the reissue of the Mafex Venom. Obviously, if you've watched this, you're like, oh, but you already bought the original. Yeah, but they do improvements when they do these. So I was like, fuck it, I'll get it, and then whichever one I don't want, I'll sell. I'm going to review it, but just like a quick overview. They didn't change the height on it at all. It's still about the same height. He does have a little less of the blue shading that its predecessor had, but it's still kind of faintly there. The biggest thing that's different is on the last one, a lot of the joints were like super tight, and he was a little hard to pose at times. This one, they're almost borderline too loose. Like, they're not like flopping around, but like when you pose like his ankle and stuff, occasionally like it just simply pops off like that because it's a peg. So, which it's supposed to come off anyway because, you know, he has the magnetic feet like the Miles did and all the other Spider-Man figures did. But it's still one of those things where it's just like, oh, I was in the middle of posing him and I pulled his foot off. Let me put that back on real quick. So the other thing I got, which was a pre-order that came through, and I almost canceled it, but then I was like, you know what, fuck it, and it's on brand with this week's episode of the podcast. So make sure to check that out this Friday, youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair. But I am now the proud papa of Fiona and Frank. So I got 2 of them because I'm a crazy person. It's pretty fucking cool. Yes? You muted yourself again.
Oh, I tried to mute myself while opening this package, so I guess I was unmuted while I was ripping at this.
Oh yeah, I heard that the entire time.
Great. So, those are two of the same.
Yes, it's the exact same
name.
Well, yeah, because it can't have 2 Fionas. That doesn't make sense.
Okay, I just wanted to clarify the insanity. That's all.
I mean, I'm more sad that you didn't get the reference.
No, Fiona and Frank from. Don't say it. Shameless.
Yes.
There we go. Woo.
I
don't think I'm going to be able to talk for the next half an hour. I used all my brain power on remembering that.
And then, of course, I got the weird leather daddy fella that came with them. So I have 2 of him. Then I'm probably just going to throw in a box and take to somewhere to sell or something. I don't know. Don't really have any interest in. I can't imagine with how widespread G.I. Joe line is that there's going to be a big market for weird crocodile leather daddies. But I could be wrong because I also didn't think the Hiss tank was going to blow up the way it did. And they do come with like these little baby alligators, which I thought was weird, but get a little albino one and crocodile, whatever.
Wait, you get 2?
I have 4 of these little baby Crocs.
I was gonna say that's weird that they give you different ones based on like.
Oh no, the other one was just a rare chase.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, out of all the things they include in there, that's funny.
But yeah, that's all I have this week because my other order from Big Bad Toy Store, despite the fact that it processed the same day as Croc Master, they waited until today to ship it.
I don't understand why you don't use Pile of Loot.
I hate Pile of Loot because I'm an impatient child. I want to wait for things to pile up and then have to get them shipped. And I have to, fuel the good old YouTube machine with reviews. And if I let things pile up and pile loot, then I'll always be behind and we'll get even less views than we already do.
Okay. All right. Then you wouldn't have things like that.
That's okay. You know what? It makes it so I have something for next week because let's be honest, there would have been a chance I wouldn't have.
Okay. All right. Should I go?
Yeah, it's your turn.
All right. So the first thing I have.
I hope you do like a super I don't know what the word is when you just do the
super cut.
Super cut
of all
every
of them.
single time he introduced.
I feel like I have to wait a little bit because it's only been like 4 times now, so I feel like that only lasts that'd be like a TikTok.
Yeah, that would be perfect. Yeah,
I'll show off the 3 things that I'm not going to open and why. It wouldn't be a week without some Star Wars Vintage Collection, but I got a shipment from Big Bad Toy Store, a shipment that I sent on my own because I had it all in my pile of loot. But I have the 2 Battlefront figures. So I don't remember which one is the Big Bad Toy Store exclusive, but one of them is. So this is the... What's that?
I'm surprised there's no sticker. Usually Big Bad's like, you have to have a sticker like on Funko Pops and shit.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Star Wars doesn't have any stickers, so that's probably why. But it's the Battlefront 2 ARC Trooper Lambert Seeker. So it's a cool trooper, no matter what.
That,
so
with the green. Looks cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got a nice card back. I like the Battlefront 2 logo on there. So that one's cool. And then I got the other one. I think this is the exclusive because Entertainment Earth has one, and then Big Bad had one, and then there's just one that's like a fan channel, which is just the Star Wars Battlefront 2 ARC Trooper. So same mold, just different coloring.
This looks cool. I like the logo on his face.
Yeah. I have one of the Entertainment Earth ones coming, but I don't know when it's going to come. So, I guess you kind of spoiled one of mine, but that's okay.
Well, I'm sorry.
This is actually no, that's okay because I'm glad that you got it. I think just on Fiona alone, this might be a contender for action figure of the year. This thing's incredible.
It is. I was playing with it while I was, eating dinner, waiting to start the show.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a fully articulated, mouth. It's got a neck. The arms are articulated. The wrists are. There's another articulation point here. So you can get full neck and head movement. Then the leg also has ankle articulation, and then the tail. And then the tail is also a bendy. Yeah. So it can... So, yeah. I've got him in a cool, side, being pissed, or I guess she... she's super pissed.
Another thing that I thought was weird, Nate, and I assume it's on yours too, but the belly is like a soft plastic.
Yeah, you almost got to wonder if there was something planned there.
I'm assuming
outline.
Yeah, I have to assume that it was going to open and you're going to have the babies inside, and they were probably like, "No, that's fucking weird. G.I. Joe fans don't want to give birth."
Weird.
Yeah, that would be weird. That would be kind of cool though, because the babies are weird. Because I mean, Crocmaster did come. His vintage version did come with a crocodile. It wasn't nearly as cool and big. What?
So is Crocmaster just for us people out here who didn't know much about G.I. Joe, such as Cobra Commander, but is he like Rat King essentially? His turtle parallel, like he controls crocodiles, or
he doesn't control them, but he's like a trainer.
Yeah.
So he's like a weird exotic animal trainer.
Yeah. It's like Jake if he was a supervillain.
Yeah, he's just a bad guy He's
a bad guy who secretly has a BDSM Bane fetish. Like I just imagine him going, "Oh, you think crocodiles are your ally?"
I mean, to be fair, he predates Bane by about 7 years.
But did he have the weird apparatus and gimp mask?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Yes, the original vintage one did. In fact, to find a vintage Crocmaster with the hose that goes from his arm piece to his neck is almost impossible. So, yeah. So he's awesome.
So he can breathe underwater.
Right. I guess I always, as a kid, just thought he was just because he was horribly disfigured of some kind. So
I just assumed he was
but
a
who knows?
gimp with a leather fetish, or I guess a crocodile skin fetish.
We all project onto it whatever we want, and so the original figure just came with a whip and a leash and collar, which this one did come with as well. I don't know if you have it nearby, Michael. I don't have mine.
No, I threw that stuff on the other side of the room because it was in my way.
Okay. But he also comes with a cool gun and holster and a knife and holster. What I love about the classified figures is they do tend to find places for all the accessories. So, and then he's got a big meat hook so he can feed Fiona. So he can feed big chunks of G.I. Joe flesh to her. So this is absolutely one of my contenders for top figures of the year. This is just a slam dunk all the way around. There's been much bitching about G.I. Joe Classified. You know, this is the first figure we've gotten this year. It's July.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so
I didn't know.
Depending on depending on when you might have gotten Alley Viper or Bat, those technically did come out at the end of last year. So there's been no figure since. So for me, this was the first one I got. Which I missed one for a reason. This was the other one I got, which is the G.I. Joe Fortnite 0 Point Edition. Michael, that was my feelings exactly. After waiting a year and a half to get this, I swear to God, I ordered this January of 2021. 2021. This is 2022. So a year and a half to get a repaint with some extra accessories. And once I got it in hand, like I turned it over, and it's all goofy Fortnite accessories. And I knew that. And the Snake Eyes does look pretty cool. You know, he's a slightly different, color variation. But we've had this one. It's the same mold as the original one and the special one that came out right before that. So I'm not keeping this. There's a friend of mine that missed out on his pre-order, so I'm selling it to him for what I paid for it. So that's why I didn't open it, because I'm not keeping it.
Okay, that's fair.
So, yeah. Wait a year and a half. I'm going to change my mind. So another thing, though, I got from Big Ben, is this is one of the Masterverse new Eternia Skeletor. This is this thing is awesome. So he's got a cool helmet and some weird skull goatee thing going on. Sort of looks like Ron Perlman. But he's got a Havoc staff here. He's got a sword. He's got a cape. He does have removable chest armor. And he did have a head that you could swap out that makes him look more like a traditional Skeletor.
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like, what's the point of getting these new Eternia figures if you're just going to make them look like the regular versions? So I always try to keep them in their cool new version. So, but I like this. Love Skeletor. This was very cool.
Is that a soft goods cape?
Yep.
Yeah. That's what it looked like. It looked like it was shiny though, so I was like, maybe it is plastic. It's just really soft, or he's just really aggressive with his Skeletors. Yeah.
Couple more things. Like I said, I got a big shipment in from Big Bad, so this was all waiting for me. So I finally got my Destroy All Monsters 5 points collection 1 from Mezco. So I got.
Oh, that's right, because they didn't ship the one before they shipped the 2. I forgot about that.
Yep. So I think it's pronounced Anguirus, but it's cool. We have Mothra with a cool web effect or cocooning effect, and then we've got this one's awesome. It's Rodan. He actually comes with 2 heads, so you can have one that's more like in a more of a flight pose, and then one that's like sitting up. But I have him in his flight pose because his stand then allows you to put him in a flight pose.
All right, dig it.
So looking awesome, looking like a dude in a suit, like it should be.
I say, especially with the turtle one, that one like 100% looked like just some dude on his hands and knees.
Yep, and that's 100% what it is. Because you can see his legs are extra long. But we do have the main attraction, the reason we're all here. That is...
Oh man, that is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think if you could buy him separately, I probably would have done it.
Yeah. No, I get it. He comes with 2 different heads. One is a closed mouth. This one's an open mouth, which you can also just display like this, or you can put the effects in. He also comes with another set of hands. But I like the Oop, I dropped his stand. I kind of like the surprised.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yeah, large fries. Oh no, you got me
Some
started.
pies, motherfucker.
I make up my own, and it annoys my wife so badly. Stand in my eyes, motherfucker. Shanghai Surprise, motherfucker. That's actually a movie with Madonna.
Shanghai Night.
Shanghai Surprise. No, Shanghai Surprise.
Oh.
So my next one.
Here's another questionable movie.
Oh, totally. So then I got three more things to show here. This one is cool. I like this. So this is the only two Transformers I have. But this is Battle Slash and Road Trap. And they are duocons, which then combine with each other, which I'm not going to do right now. And then they become, I gotta look his name up, Battle Trap.
Oh.
So, yeah. They were fun little things. And I like his little
Helicopter propeller.
Yeah, as a weapon.
That's pretty cool.
Those are cool. And then my contender for top figure of the year, number 2, you guys have actually already seen.
Oh.
If you follow me on Instagram.
I do, but the algorithm's not very kind. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember seeing that.
So this is the new vintage collection, deluxe book of Boba Fett. So
I've seen some of the horror stories.
Vintage is
the small,
the 3 3/4. Okay.
Yeah, it's the 3 3/4.
I'm like digging. Maybe it's just because you keep showing them, but I'm like digging these more. I know you said you can't like put them with other figures, but if you, it look cool. They don't take up a lot of space.
Well, you can put them with other 3 3/4 inch figures.
No, I mean like with your other scale, like everything else.
Black Series, yeah.
Although it could.
They used to do a 3 3/4 Marvel Legends type line, but that died because no one wanted it.
Oh, it went over there. I'm not gonna go get it, but he does have his helmet. But it fell.
And you could put the helmet on like it's,
oh yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yep, and then you can hold it. Because I don't know if you can see really well. Like the face sculpt is just really good.
Yeah,
it blows my mind for such a small figure.
Like
I think it's like
it's
like having a big TV versus a monitor. All the pixels are together, so it looks better.
Yeah, so it looks better.
This figure is definitely better than the 6-inch Black Series version. It was considered deluxe. The normal single carded version that is coming will come like this with the helmet, also a pistol and the rifle in his backpack. As a deluxe, you also get jetpack effects, which are cool.
Okay, there's more. I was looking to see, is that it?
Yeah. And then you also get 2 Stormtrooper helmets that are wrecked. Okay. Now, the cool thing about this, they're not just helmets. They actually have a ball joint. So you can swap it out and actually put them on figures if you wanted to. So it's not just an accessory. They're actually including alternate heads.
That's kind of cool.
Probably buy some bodies for them.
Yeah, exactly. And then, so I love this figure. I think it's amazing. I've been playing with it all weekend. It's so cool.
I've seen some horror stories on Twitter.
I have too. Paint applications, the whole top part being ripped off.
Without a missing leg.
Yep, this is one of the closed packaged deluxe figures. So is
I'm just my tinfoil hat out here.
Mm-hmm.
Are people gonna be more exaggerating or purposely doing shit to be like, see, I couldn't see inside my box and this is what I got?
I don't think so, because I don't think this was sold in stores, was it?
Yeah.
It was? Oh.
Well, you know what? I don't know. At this point, I don't think they've hit stores.
Okay.
Because these were from Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So I guess then I rescind my thought.
But I don't think that you're necessarily too far out of realm for saying that.
Grant, some of the things, it's not deniable. There was one helmet I saw where it was just a flat green and the paint was on like one side of the head.
Yeah.
So like it's not stuff that you could really fake unless you're really going out of your way to try to do something.
Take down the closed packaging.
The Croc Master and Fiona that I got actually came from Pulse, and Pulse has been dispatching some of my figures very, very slowly. But literally tonight, a couple hours before the show, I got one more, and that is the Cobra Officer. So this is the new Cobra Trooper. This is the Officer. So he's got some different colors going on. He's actually got some different bits on him. He's got some great accessories. He has this awesome machine gun with a removable clip, and you have a second clip that actually fits into the belt. You also have a scope and a where's the other thing I was looking for?
Is it like a barrel or something?
Yeah. Well, there's the barrel. This is the barrel here. I thought there was another part that attached to it, but either way, that goes to this gun that's back here in this holster.
Oh, probably had a stock.
That he can wear on his back. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the stock is back here. Yeah, you're right. They have more stock. And then he also comes with a pistol and a knife. So all that stuff is sheathed onto the figure, and then the helmet is removable as well. So you can get the
that's cool
unhelmeted. But yeah, this is the Officer. So this is pretty cool. This was needed. The interesting thing now is I've got Cobra Infantry, Cobra Soldier, and Cobra Trooper, and there used to just only be the Cobra Officer and the Cobra Trooper. So I may have to make one of them my Viper pilot to be able to keep him in the display, because I'm just going to display him as the kind of along with the originals. So I love it. Maybe this is a contender. I don't know. Maybe as good as I'm hearing all these new wave classifieds are, I may have to keep the rule like I had last year and just keep one figure per line, because these are all looking incredible.
I don't know. I after the last conversation we had during the recording of the podcast, I feel questionable liking that figure.
That's not as bad. Trust me.
I don't know.
I'm more so
He looks like
Master and his whip.
He looks like some cops pulled over a U-Haul and opened the door, and there's just a group of him just standing there.
You're not wrong. He's got this cool like little armband with his insignia on it, and his that's removable. So, and it's a very, very recognizable symbol on his chest. So
Cobra.
So you know it's Cobra.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to mistake that for anything else.
I mean, by that, I mean technically, Cobra Commander had that symbol on his face.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Mm-hmm. Sometimes the coolest ones, and it was never on the original figures, but in some of the comics, like the sharp parts of the Cobra would come down through the eyes, which I loved. That was cool.
Real quick. Oh, Jake had a big purchase for Star Wars this week. He got his lightsaber down at Disney World. Galaxy's Edge.
Nice. What color?
He did green with the nature pieces.
I like it.
And now Jarmar's trying to pay him to go build himself one. Oh man, was that the end of it?
That was it. Yeah.
Okay.
That was it.
Whoa, I didn't want to
Jake changed it out with yellow. Apparently, he bought the yellow crystal after the fact.
Oh, a little Ray action going on, huh?
Yeah. Do you actually get to pick the crystal?
Yeah, so when you're there, they bring out a tray of the 4 or 5 basic colors. So you get blue, green, red, or purple. And then you can go into the shop and you can buy yellow, white. You can buy any of the crystals, but those are the 2 that like you can't get during the process. They used to have a thing where some of the red crystals would be a variant where it would be secretly a black kyber crystal.
Cool.
But then people were like figuring out how to like tell the difference and stuff, and it was a whole thing.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. That's cool. That's the only downside is I don't get the experience of.
It's fun. I'm not gonna lie, it's fun. I feel like at that price point though, if you're not getting the experience, you almost should just go and buy like custom one, like from a third party.
Oh.
Well, because there's third party like companies that make them. They're probably not called lightsabers due to legal reasons, but they like make them and they're a little nicer quality wise. Like the blades are brighter, the sound effects are a little better. They don't quite look like they'd be something directly from Star Wars like the ones that you get from there, but they have some cool options out there.
Yeah, I mean, my main thing is just having cows.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
which, if you're getting cows, that's a specific one. That's not the same because you're not
it's
building
like,
that.
oh, yeah, I guess I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm
Mhm.
not like, it's not mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I was saying, if you're looking for a custom one, I feel like it would
Yeah.
make more sense if you're not going to go and do it to just get a custom one made from some third-party company.
Right.
Jake says NeoPixel makes good ones. The black crystal is still a red blade, though. Wait, the black crystal.
Oh, so it's not like the Dark Saber.
Oh, now I'm confused because I thought it was, and I thought that was the whole point of why people were chasing it. Jake works in a zoo. Crocodiles, does he dress in tight leather, Croc Master? Oh man. All right, well, on that note, you guys have anything else before I wrap this up?
No. That's I feel like I got all of my important notes out this week, so
That's good. I'm glad.
that was great.
Oh, so according to Jake, yeah, the black kyber crystals were still just red blades. That's dumb. Why the fuck would you care then? Because they were still like when you were like they used to you dig. There was like a thing you'd have to like go through and like pick them in the shop. Now I think they're held behind the counter.
People were
they don't let you dig through anything anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
But anyway, on that note, that's gonna be it for this week's Onlyfigs. Make sure to give us a follow. Go ahead and hit up youtube.com/Modern Toy Fair for all sorts of things. We got reviews, we've got the podcast, we've got Smash or Pass, we've got top 10 videos, we've got the reruns of this. If you're watching this on YouTube, you want to be part of the conversation. Wednesday nights, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Come hang out. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok at Modern Toy Fair. Check out Jarmar over on twitch.tv/Jarmar_games, where he occasionally streams. Check out Why Are You a Gamer on all major podcast platforms. Check out his YouTube channel, Why Are You a Gamer, where he has clips of video games and maybe eventually season 1 of Why Are You a Gamer on there. Nate, what do you got for us this week?
Nothing.
All right then.
I'm spent from last time.
That's fair. I don't think you can beat last time. So if you want to know what could potentially become a real podcast for a change, go check out this upcoming week's episode Friday morning, where we discuss the Cobra Hiss tank from HasLab. But other than that, hopefully we'll see you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.
It's hysterical.